Hello guys. How is everybody? Lily, you're not late. I wait for you guys always. You specifically, and then you let me down every time you don't show up. Sad, what the fuck? Bruh. How is everybody? How are levels? Are we good? Are we good for levels? Hi Luna. This girl is I thought I'd play around. Did you not like it? What the hell, Luna? You're a little bit of a bitch today. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. Wow, guys, I just washed my hair. Look at her. She's nice and fresh. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and just undeafen on stream room right now. Just because I feel like Robin should be in on this conversation. No, that's not the song we're going for. No. Maybe. You know what? Yes. Robin! I am being a bitch today. Well, you're in pain. Is it your time of the month? Is it Shark Week? That's what we used to say. Is it Shark Week? That was... I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Ooh. Hi, Robin.
Hi, Tommy. Ah! It again.
Wait,
I'm sorry.
Wait. I changed it because the other day I tried to call you guys and it wouldn't work correctly. And then I changed the settings and now I've got to change them back. Hello.
Hi.
There you go. Now you're in my head again, but you're also very quiet.
Probably because I'm not at my desk right now. Give me a second. I'm in the distance.
He's in the distance. Robin's in the distance. Hi, Rye. Sorry, I'm late. Got distracted by something to go. That's okay. Guys, I waited a whole 20 minutes. 15 minutes, actually, for you guys. I actually have a trick that I do. So any of you guys who ever feel like streaming, this is my go-to trick. I like doing it because it helps boost my confidence when I first start streaming. Because streaming is quite nerve-wracking. I'm like, 9 months into streaming and I still do this, actually it's more like 6 months. I still do this trick every single time I go live to help me feel confident when I get into a live. And what I do is I always start stream on my starting soon stream and then I wait for the view count to go up to like 3 people. Or to have, even if it's not view count, it has to be like people talking in chat. I wait for that. I wait for all of the announcements to go out. I post on everything before I actually start talking because otherwise I get really, really nervous speaking to myself essentially because when I first start streaming, it's just me on my own waiting. So I don't wait, like I just wait for Robin to turn up basically. Usually it's Robin and then if I know Spooky's going to turn up then it's Spooky. And I just wait for all the announcements to go out on my Discord because the Discord's announcements are like a whole 5 to 7 minutes behind. And so for the first 5 minutes of the stream, it's really disheartening to be talking to yourself. I don't think disheartening is the right word for it, but it's scary to talk to yourself and not get an answer. So I always wait for that Discord announcement to go out before I start streaming. I have to have the Discord announcement because I know all of you guys will come back me up because you're amazing. My little gang, my little squad. So that's what I do. So you're not late. Don't worry. You're excitedly waited for. Robin, you're quite quiet over there. Are you okay?
Yeah, you were just speaking, so I didn't have any reason to say anything.
Okay. Robin, I'm gonna tell you what today's plans are with you in chat. Because I just feel like it's beneficial for you to know without a 20-second delay, okay? Today's plans.
Useful, yes.
Yeah. I feel like you have a system, well, I just press live and play. Well, yeah. But you also have a different style to me, I feel like. I depend quite a lot on having people to talk to, because it's more conversational, and whereas yours is a bit more of a show.
Echoey? I apologize.
Why are you so echoey?
I don't know. Why am I so echoey?
Guys, it's Barefaced Tammy today, and that is because today we are doing a Get Ready With Me, and we're going to be getting into cosplay. But that is not what makes this an exciting stream. what makes this an exciting stream, because this is stream number 1 of 2 in 2 different places. What's going to happen today is I'm going to be getting into our Boom Boom Boy, but it's not what you think, okay? I'm getting into Katsuki Bakugo from My Hero Academia. However, I'm getting into the Katsuki Bakugo from My Hero Academia that I cosplayed a whole year ago. So it was my old makeup style, my old hair, my whole old outfit, which is pretty accurate to the outfit I use nowadays as well anyway. But everything is completely like, it's all the old style. And I'm going to do that on this Twitch account. And then once I've done that, I'm going to go away for about 30 minutes to film like 2 videos. And then I'm going to go press start streaming on my TikTok account, and I'm going to stream on my TikTok account. I'm going to be getting out of that cosplay and into the accurate and updated Katsuki Bakugo cosplay that I do nowadays. I wonder, you're probably thinking, why the hell is she making all this effort to get into such an old cosplay that she no longer uses? Well, that is because Tomorrowbrink is not very smart, okay? And Rai, what in the fuck's name you doing? Whoa, okay, Luna. What's going on? What's going on? Rai's just Rai's just saying I'm new here, but spamming that, which shouldn't be allowed. Bria Back Game is trying to figure this out. Robin's gone mute to figure out his system. Anyway, as I was saying, no, you're quieter now. Let me turn you up. Talk.
What is this? Hello.
Over 1,000 points, and don't waste your points like that. Clearly, my channel points aren't very good because you guys are wasting it on say hi, I'm new here. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, as I was saying, the reason I'm doing this is because, as you may have noticed if you keep updated on my, no, not banning Rai, as you may have, it's not, I mean, you're not supposed to spam, but I let them do it all the time. I can't ban them just once. Robin, don't you start. The reason that I'm doing this is because if you keep updated on my TikTok, you'll notice that I have started posting a series. This series is season 2 of the series that I did last year. The OGs of the OGs really know what I'm talking about. And the series that I did last year, I stopped it at a point and I said, this is going on hold and I'm going to come out with the season 2. And then I never did. And the reason for that is because I got very busy very quickly. So I didn't have the time to think about it. And it's a very complex series. Lots of different characters are coming into it. But I've decided now, I've got all this time, this free time after I've graduated to do it. So I'm going to. The only issue is that not only, I found my notes, guys, by the way. I said in the first original post, it was like, I lost all my notes. I lost all my notes and I found them again. But some of the videos that I'd saved from last year, I'd already filmed majority of this series, but some of the videos have mysteriously gone missing out of my drafts. So I now have to refilm those videos in the same exact cosplays that I used last year, which is my old Katsuki cosplay. And I think I just need to get into him, and then the rest I can continue in my updated cosplays. So that's what we're doing today. So 2 cosplays in one day. Tammy never does this because it takes a lot of time and effort. But I'm going to do it because I really want to get all of these videos out of my drafts. That's the real reason, guys. You heard it here first. The reason Tammy is doing this is because she really doesn't need to have 150 drafts just of this series. Okay, it's not that many. It is actually 30 drafts, though. The series is spans over 30 videos. So, yeah, we're getting it out there, and we're just gonna release it. It's not my best content, but you know what? It was good for a year ago. I think I've made progress since.
I don't honestly remember a lot of the series. I need to go.
Rewatch it, King.
Yeah.
I've got a playlist for it now, so it's so much easier to keep track of.
What playlist don't
That's weird. They should be there.
Yeah, you might have to just send it to me. So very quiet. Okay, I think I know what's going on. I think it's because my PC needs to update, and that's why it's.
Robin, why do you
Like-
you bought this PC new and you're still having issues? What the?
My PC isn't new anymore. I put it pretty much back.
I'm gonna turn my desktop audio way up so everyone can hear you. But I'm gonna turn my music way down.
I was just gonna do the update, leave and do the update, and then come back and hopefully.
Can you do it after the stream?
Yes, I can.
Otherwise, your sound's fine. Like, can you hear him better now, guys? Speak.
Hello, everyone.
You're much better now. It's
Hello,
much better.
Everybody, my name is Markiplier.
Did I mention I pierced my nose last night? Oh my god, Luna, you make me literally so anxious. Why are you doing this shit?
Are you just? You've look. You've done it now, so there is no way I can convince you out of it because it's done. Just take care of it, clean it properly. Use.
Luna, you
use
are not
that
a professional
water,
piercer.
you know.
You're not a professional piercer.
Back from the shadow realm.
Please,
Wonderful.
you're gonna hurt yourself. I mean, you already have hurt yourself, clearly, because you pierced yourself. But come on. Oh Lord, guys, I tried to curl my hair today with like heatless curling method, but I didn't leave it in long enough time. I didn't have the time to do it. It's just that's what this is. That's what this is. But you know what? I'm not angry about it. By the way, I stepped outside after this whole conversation we had on Discord about it being really, really hot today. I stepped outside and was like, why is it so cold? Actually, why is it so cold? And I think that's probably half of it, to be fair, I do live in the north. Half of it's got to do with that. But still, fuck's sake. Why do you get the warm weather? Ooh, I just got money from Amazon. Ooh.
For what?
For refunding an item that I purchased that didn't fit. So. Salty water. Yeah, clean it. Please clean it. Please clean it with disinfectant.
If you have actual piercing disinfectant, obviously use that. But if you don't, salty water will do. No, not bleach, please. You give yourself a chemical burn. Please.
Okay, guys. It's time to start. And with this cosplay, I have to put on the wig cap first. Because I need to tape.
Yeah.
Because I do not have super angular features like he does. I've got a very square jaw. So we fake it. Fake it till we make it. So bear with me.
Not square jaw.
Robin, you're going to have to talk because I won't be able to hear you, okay?
Hello, everyone. Talking about piercings, I really want to get, I think they're called snake bite piercing on your lip. But, and I've already got them. But the issue with this is that, I play in a band. I play in a brass band, and brass instruments, if you don't know, are wind instruments. So you have to put them up to your mouth, and you play like that. So I don't think I could play if I had lip piercings. So unfortunately, I cannot get them yet. But hopefully, in the summer, is when I'm hoping to get them.
By the way, guys, I'm going to be trying a new method for my wig, putting my wig, and I'm going to try the musical theatre method, which if you do musical theatre, you know what that is. And if you don't, basically when actors go on in musical theatre shows, they wear wigs a lot of the time, and they have a very specific method for putting the wig cap on. And I'm going to be doing that. So I can slightly hear you, Robin. So when you talk, I can hear you talking about. It's just not very loud, okay? Just letting you know.
Okay. I mean, as long as you can hear what I'm saying, and as long as it's fine on the stream side of things, then I'm sure it's okay.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on with that. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, and I also really want to get a piercing up to the top of my ear as well. I've wanted that since I was like 12, and I still haven't got it. 6 years later. Massive ear piercings like the ones Lars has from Steven Universe. Oh yes, I know the ones you're talking about, and I don't remember the name of them. But yeah, like those are cool. Those are really cool. Huh. But yes, please, if you are going to get piercings, go to a professional. there's just please, like, yes, it costs you money, but you'd rather pay the money than suffer the consequences of trying to do it yourself. It's just a bad idea. Please don't. And take care of your piercings too, because otherwise they will get infected and be nasty. You don't want that. I don't know what Tammy is doing with their hair right now, but it looks cool.
I'm putting my hair into rolls like this, pinning them down. They're called like pin rolls, I think they're called, or something like that. And I'm doing this because I just washed my hair today, and my biggest pet peeve with cosplaying is when I put my hair up into a wig cap, it messes my hair up big time. So this hopefully will keep my hair in like goodish condition, so that tomorrow I don't have shit hair that I don't know what to do with. Yeah, and this is gonna help with that, hopefully.
I see.
So that's what I'm doing.
Speaking of wig caps messing up your hair, I'm sure Tammy can vouch when I say at the con, because on the first
Speak louder.
day I wore wigs. I'm sure Tammy can vouch and say that
Speak louder, I can't hear you.
I'm literally like yelling, dude. I don't know how much louder you want me to be. Oh my gosh.
That
I can't
much.
be that loud anyway. People in my house are trying to sleep. But yeah. I have awful wig hair from it being in the wig cap. And then I didn't need to wash my hair on the what day was it? Sunday? I didn't need to wash my hair, but I had to because it was so messed up from wearing wigs for 2 days, and because on Sunday we were doing Gravity Falls, I had to make sure my hair looked semi-decent for that, which requires me to just wash it, and because otherwise it's just gonna look stupid from being in a wig the last 2 days. Just because your mom used to do her own does not mean you should be doing that too. Just need to find a good place because, yeah, I'd always recommend finding a good piercing place. Like, you don't want to go to a place that's, like, not great. If you have, like, any friends or anyone you know, any family members or anything that have piercings, maybe ask them where they went. Ask what it's like, ask if it's decent. And always, if you look for places online, just check the reviews, make sure that they're decent. Because a lot of places might not be. So just check, you know, it's always worth it. Damn, I've never seen someone take so much dedication to put their hair up like this. This is really cool. Like, not in a way like cool that you would wear out, but like cool in a way like, damn, that like looks wild, and I kind of love it.
This is what they would do, Robin, in shows. Underneath all of those wigs, if you go watch a West End show, this is what their hair looks like.
That's wild. That is crazy.
Pin girls.
Go to Claire's?
No, go to a pharmacy, bro.
Reasonable.
Go to a pharmacy. That's where I got my ears done.
They don't do piercings at pharmacies here, dude.
They do in Spain. They do that in Spain.
But not here. Not here. You gotta go to a piercing. Usually they're piercings and tattoo shops.
Or just go to a tattoo shop.
Yeah. Moving to Spain. Yeah, Claire's is not the greatest place. I mean, I got my ears pierced at Claire's when I was like probably like 8. I was very young when I got my actual ears pierced. But like, just avoid it. If you can find like a proper place that does it properly, go there, you know? Only go to Claire's to buy box dye. That's fair. I'd only ever go in Claire's to buy cute accessories.
Yeah, me too.
And cosplay stuff. I want a tattoo, but like, I'm parentless. I'll be your parent, Luna. I'll be your stand-in parent so you can get a tattoo. Don't worry, bestie, I got you covered. What tattoo would you get? If you were to get one?
What tattoo would you get, Robin?
I have an answer. I actually do have an answer to this question. If I were to get a tattoo, and I want to, but I don't know if I'll ever will because of the pain. You know, I don't know if I want to go through that.
Yeah.
But if I were ever to get a tattoo, it would probably be a sunflower on probably on like my wrist or something. Just a small little sunflower.
That's cute as hell.
Yeah, maybe a frog.
Frog.
I wanted to get a bunch of tiny little frogs all across my body, and just like see how many people can find. You know, like I'll get like one like in between my fingers, and I'll get one on my ankle, and I'll get one behind my ear. I'll get one like in my armpit.
So you make your body a treasure hunt?
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. And then see how many people can find. We'll go full nerd and get an Albert from our house on my shoulder. That would be amazing. Hello Kitty on your ankle? Yes. That's amazing. I would get that, honestly. That sounds great.
I would get a little paper boat right behind my ear.
You've spoken about this before, I remember.
Yep,
Isn't it like
that's the tattoo I want.
with some of your friends? Like you have
Yeah, so my
ones?
best friend has paper planes on her collarbones. I think it's a collarbone that she has it. No, it's right by her rib cage. Because her family's in the RAF, so it's symbolic of her family, and my family are a sailing family. So I would get a paper boat. And then it's like a joint with my best friend, and also symbolic of our families.
That's so cute.
And also specifically my dad, because he's a big sailor.
I love that, dude. That's amazing. I don't know much about tattoos, but I heard the ankle and the hand is the most painful because of the bones. Yeah.
Yep.
Anywhere on your body that's got bones is gonna be, or like everywhere on your body has bones, but like anywhere that's got like less like muscle and fat tissue, like any of those areas on your body that are more bony, they're gonna be more painful. So suggestion for people getting a new tattoo, don't get it on one of those bonier places. Get them like on your shoulder or on your thigh or on your upper arm or your like somewhere like that, you know. You want the semicolon but with butterfly wings and mirrors. Oh, that's so cute. That's really cute. I really want a semicolon tattoo as well somewhere. Even if it was just that, even if you didn't have anything else with it, I would think very good, very good. Them bones. Yeah, you gotta avoid them. You gotta avoid them, besties. Be careful. Be careful out there.
There we go. One half of my head is done. I'm leaving my fringe to last because that always gets messed up, so I'm going to do it in a specific way. How, you ask? I don't know.
Good luck. It looks cool, to be honest.
Thank you.
Like, it's what? Your hair is always cool, Tammy, so it's not really,
Thank you, Robin.
not really any different.
Oh, Lord.
I want it because it has meaning for me. Yes, same. I also want it because meaning. Yes. I feel like there was something else I was going to talk about, and then it completely left my mind, and now I don't know what it was that I was going to
Juzo
talk
from...
about.
Ooh, Tokyo Ghoul. That's such a good idea. Robin, have you seen Tokyo Ghoul?
Yeah. No.
One of the characters, Juzo, has these like they look like tattoos, but I think they're more scars all up their body, in like random like not random places, like following lines of their body, and they're like crisscross stitches, and they're really cool. I'll send you a photo of it later.
I think
This
any
character
anime
badass.
tattoos are cool, to be honest.
Hmm?
People are always like, oh, like People always like, oh, you'll regret it like when you're older if you've got an anime tattoo. Dude, if I get an anime tattoo, that's the coolest thing ever. Why would I ever regret that?
It's fabric they stitched into their body. There you go.
Oh. Oh.
Because they're kind of
like that.
nutty. And by that I mean absolutely crazy.
Oh, right.
Not like nuts. The food.
Oh, yeah.
Just Google it, Robin, because I don't have hands right now to send it to you. Just Google Jizo from her Google.
Okay,
You kin them?
Well.
Yikes. They're actually, I'm pretty sure they're canon insane. Tammy, you should get the tattoo on your forehead. Luna is the best. That's not going to happen, Luna.
Oh,
Sorry.
This person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're cool, aren't they?
I've seen that. I see what you mean. I see the crisscross. Tammy, you should get a tattoo on your forehead of Luna is the best. You should, Tammy. That is something you should do. I'm not gonna lie, that would be pretty sick.
I can't hear what you're saying, Robin.
But yeah, I have seen that character. I haven't watched Tokyo Ghoul. I think I watched like the first episode or two of it and just really did not vibe. So I'm pretty sure it's like a horror. Is it horror?
Yeah.
I think it's horror. Yeah, and I'm not really a big fan of horror. So I
It
like
was the
started watching it,
first-
realized it was horror, and then was like, I'm gonna dip. Thanks,
Tokyo
but no.
Ghoul was like the second. It was the first anime that I loved. But I had seen animes before then. But it wasn't like, okay, no, it's not the first anime that I loved. I don't know how to describe it. It's like the first anime that I chose to watch and I really loved, because the first anime that I loved was an anime I watched when I was like 7. And it was on, my brothers were watching it, and so I was just watching it over their shoulder, you know, and I used to have dreams about this anime because I thought I'd made it up. I didn't realize it was an anime because it was dubbed English. So I thought that I'd made this shit up, and then when I found out about anime, I googled the premise of the show and then anime, and it was real, and I was like, holy shit! And that is Galactic Football. I used to have dreams of one specific scene in Galactic Football. It's very cool.
Wow.
I can just hear Robin going, wow.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to think, because I know I had things like that in the past, where I was like, did I dream this? Is this a real thing? Or like, did I just make it up in my brain? And I feel like there was a show one time that I just completely made up. And I don't remember what it was, but I have a feeling that it happened, and then I have a feeling I had years of my life where I was like, I wanted to ask people if it was a real thing, but I felt too awkward because I thought it was a dream, so I didn't want to ask if it was a real thing. And then I never asked, and I never knew, and I've now forgotten about it until this very moment. So
I think actually though, Galactic Football technically is a French anime or something. It's made by a French company, which is even more weird. It's like Miraculous, kind of.
Yeah, Miraculous Ladybug is a
That's why it was
show.
on TV in Europe.
That would make sense. Yeah, I haven't really been watching much anime recently, to be honest. I have been watching Spy Family, actually. Don't get me wrong, I've been watching Spy Family. How many of you watched Spy Family?
No, I've never seen it.
Have you?
No, I said no.
If you're shaking your head on screen, I can't see it because it's very delayed.
No!
Go watch it. It's
I
really
said no
good.
7 times. Bloody hell.
I heard literally not a single one of them until the one you yelled. None of them picked up.
You're not Robin. The thing is, you are not like. You're not hearing things that's not being picked up. You just choose not to hear things sometimes. You're so selective with your hearing. Anyway, is it funny?
It's true though.
Is it a funny anime?
Yes, it's comedy. That's the main genre of it. It's really good. Good one, that one. But yeah, apart from that, I haven't really been watching any recently. I've meant to finish watching My Hero, but I've never got around to it, and now I don't have anything to watch it on anymore. Because I procrastinated watching it when I did have stuff to watch it on.
What are you talking about? You can just stream it on your computer.
I could just read, but also I don't want to.
Sorry, what did you say, Robin? You're muttering and I can't hear you.
I could, but I'm probably not going to.
Why?
Because. Anyway, yeah, I feel like I need to watch more, but I can't be bothered. And there are so many people who have recommended to me, and so many that I've been meaning to watch for such a long time. And I really can't be bothered.
So you're just throwing away these recommendations because you can't be asked. It's so mean to all the people who've recommended it.
I have a notes page on my phone of all the recommendations that people have given me.
Well, Robin, we'll soon be watching Full Metal Alchemist, so don't worry about that, okay?
We will be. This is true. You're being scammed on Snapchat. How are you being scammed on Snapchat? Actually, I don't think I want to know.
You mean it said spammed, not scammed, Robin.
Oh, I can't read.
Someone's sending them lots of notifications.
Blocked.
Honestly, get it together, King.
I'm sorry. But yeah, we are going to be watching Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood soon. I'm looking forward to it, I guess, but I'm also kind of like, really, you know when someone really likes something and then they like show it to you, and like I feel like the nerves of not liking it, you know? Like, what if Tammy shows it to me and then I'm not really a big fan of it, and like
I'd kill you.
I don't want to like I mean, I wouldn't be shitting on one of your favorite shows, but like, if I didn't like it, I wouldn't want to. I would just pretend that I liked it, even if I didn't.
How could you not
Just
like
that
it?
kinda
It's
guy.
literally the best show in existence.
Well, I haven't watched it yet, so I can't say either way, and we will see when I watch it. I'm pretty excited though, and it'll be fun to actually watch a show together, you know, instead of. Because I've been watching Spy Family as it's been coming out with my partner, and it's honestly like the best thing because you get to talk about it and like react to it as it happens, you know? And it's great. It's a good time. Question of for the FMA night, are we gonna watch the whole series in a night? No. That series is long. No way. Maybe we could do like half a season or something. Like a few episodes, because even then a few episodes is like, well, if you say every episode's around 20 minutes, probably more like 25 though, then you're gonna add up like 3 episodes an hour, 2 hours is 6 episodes, and that's like there's nowhere near half a season. That's already 2 hours, which is like the average runtime of a film. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see what the plan is. We'll see.
It'll take several like sessions to finish.
Yeah. Yeah. It won't be something that we just watch all at once, because though I do like to binge watch shows, I don't think that is a show that you can binge watch in one sitting at least, because it's a lot. They just say it looks bad and walk off like a bad bit. Then run back and say sorry, bro. Why? Luna, I don't even know what to say to that. I'm not gonna lie. Bed children. Okay, yeah, wonderful. But yes, we will organize it soon, probably, at some point in the near future. We'll see. Damn, I'm sorry, I'm just really interested. This is so interesting to watch. You doing all the little rolls and then putting it at it looks so funny. Wig caps always look funny.
Well, this wig cap usually isn't used. They just use this one, like one of the 4 wig caps. It's easier to put on this one than the one that I just put on. Because it just goes right over. See?
Yeah, that is true. Imagine using 2 wig caps.
Pardon?
I said imagine using 2 wig caps, but honestly I should probably do that.
I've always used 2 wig caps. I hate using just one. Because my hair falls out.
Mine also does. I feel like I need to start using 2. But except for challenge, I watched 200 episodes of One Piece.
This can go back on now, guys. Hi, guys.
Wait. 200 episodes. Hold on. 200 episodes.
That's not FMA.
And it's like roughly 20 minutes per episode. So that's 200 times 20. Dude, that's... No. According to my calculator, that's 4,000 hours. And
no, 4,000 minutes.
4,000 minutes, that's what it is, because I timed it by 20, because, yeah, okay. 4,000 minutes, which is...
divided by 60.
66 hours.
That's
and
not
66
right.
Hours is...
Is this FMA? Because FMA does not have 200 episodes.
No. It's One Piece.
I was gonna fucking say. I was like, FMA doesn't have 200 episodes. It's not...
Yeah, dude, that's like... literally almost... That's like 2 days and a half. That you just spent watching One Piece and nothing else.
I'm never watching One Piece. I'm never watching One Piece. I'm never watching Naruto. I'm never watching Dragon Ball Z. All of these shows have way too many episodes and I don't have the time.
I agree. I tried to start watching Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail is one of the first anime that I ever tried to start watching, like, on my own accord. When I was, like, in year 8 or something. Did not go to plan. I got, I think, 100 episodes in. Maybe just over. And then I was like, nah, I can't do this anymore. The thing I find with those shows is that they become very repetitive after a while.
Yep.
And they just kind of recycle very similar plots and very similar storylines.
Okay.
With just different characters.
Full Metal Alchemist has 64 episodes. Substantially less than I thought it did originally. 64 episodes. Each episode is... how long? If it was a normal anime, I'd say about 20 minutes, but I'm not actually sure if this is correct. Hi, Crunchyroll. Doesn't have it on Crunchyroll. Got it. Cool. Does anyone know how long Full Metal Alchemist episodes are?
Wait, are they not 20 minutes? I feel like every...
Not every single anime is the same. Stomach pain. Someone feel bad for me.
You have stomach pain? Rip.
Luna, all you want is someone to feel bad for you. I'm just kidding. It's just not true. That's not even true. I have problems, Rob, and I almost hit the insanity time, which is 3 days. Of watching a show? 23 to 25 minutes. Thank you! See? It's slightly different.
Yeah, I usually just round down to 20 because it's way easier to work with.
Yeah, but it's more accurate to say it's probably around 25 minutes. So, if we were watching FMAB, it's 64 episodes times by 25 minutes. It's times, right? Yep. That's 1,600 minutes divided by 60. 26 hours. Okay? 26 hours divided by 24 hours in a day, right? So that's a day and a bit. Oh, it's probably best I don't repeat it, to be honest, right? You know? It was a bit, actually, I said it and then I was like, that was supposed to be a joke, but it wasn't actually a very good one, so I'm just never gonna say it again. Yeah, so it's about a day long. So we could do it in 26 hours. We could do it in like if we did it in 2-hour bursts, it would take us about 4 hours, 4 sessions and a half, 4.5 sessions.
No.
6-hour bursts, 4.5 sessions.
Yeah.
That's what I meant to say.
I was about to say 2 hours? Bessie? You made
24.
right?
Because 6 times 4 is 24.
Yes.
26 hours.
Don't be mean
So
to me,
if
I
we
have
double
so much.
that, mood. If we double that, would that be then 8-hour sessions of 3 hours at a time is 24 hours ish. 26 hours actually, but did that make sense?
Yes.
8 sessions, 3 hours each. It's gonna take a long time to finish.
Sounds manageable.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
I'm taking this off because I gotta tape myself. I'm gonna tape myself, guys. I'm gonna tape myself. Sounds so weird when I say it like that. Okay, we're taping. We're taping, guys. We're taping.
What you recording, bestie? This stream?
Taping, 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 taping. Here we are. Found the tape.
I'm eating right now. I'm eating biscuits.
If you haven't seen taping before, you're about to.
Mm-hmm.
My least favorite pastime.
Teach us how to tape, Tammy.
I hate tape.
Taping with
What
Tammy.
have you got against Saraoki? Because I know you're fucking offending Saraoki just then. So this is what you do. You place the strip, the angle of which you want to... So what I want to do is I want to do this, okay? I want to bring my cheek so that it has a sharper... Basically pushing some of my cheek fat. It's not fat. I've got a hefty little cheek. Makes my smiles really cute, but it makes it not accurate to Bakugo, right? Because he has a much sharper lines. So I'm bringing this up to bring a sharper line here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Supposed to clean the area, but I'm not going to do that. Nope. I'm going to place it here with no stretch. Just place it down. Make sure that it's... I'm going to cut this actually because this is not a very nice strip. Cut this with scissors because this is not very nice. Where are my scissors? Guys, okay, I've had an issue because I was messing with my scissors the other day and now I can't find them anywhere. And I don't know what I did with them. I have no idea. Oh, they're fucking here. They were there the entire time. Bakugo has those hee-hee cheeks. Hee-hee cheeks? What's that supposed to mean?
What does that mean? Oh, so you don't like Sarah? Why?
You don't like Zero?
Do you?
What is wrong with you? Zero's
just
one of
like
the best
Spotlight.
characters.
He's great.
Okay, so here we go and place that down. See how that's a much that like sits on my skin better before it was lifting. Okay, this is before I do any pulling. I'm just gonna place it down. Then holding onto it, I'm gonna push my skin up, and then tape this down like this, and push. And then that is. There you go.
His hair is just no. I don't like his personality or his style. Oh my, bro, you're just ripping into this man. He literally
You're
did
so
nothing
wrong for
to
it
you.
as well. You're so wrong for
You
it.
really
like,
are.
This opinion
You
is
need
so
to-
incorrect.
It is a
So-
very incorrect opinion.
Here's the tea on taping. If you do a specific way, it can be very offensive. If you change the way that your eyes are shaped, it's going to be offensive. But if you're just doing it to change your cheekbones or your... I like to do it, I discovered recently I like to do it around my neck as well, because he has a slimmer neck than I do. Then there's nothing offensive about that. It's just being more canonically accurate.
Be careful, besties.
Sorry, Robin?
You gotta be careful. Do your research.
Exactly. As with everything,
opinion-
you've got to be careful to do your research.
My opinion is always correct if I talk long enough.
Luna, sometimes the shit you say is so wrong, and I don't even have the energy to correct you.
That tickled me, dude. That really got me. That one. That's a good one.
It's the no, you know what it is? It's not that it's necessarily wrong. It's just that it's the audacity of a child.
Oh, you gonna take that? You gonna take that, Luna?
What are you gonna do? You gonna take that? Gonna take a Luna?
Just starting a fight with Tammy's chat. It's wonderful. Consider, but damn, he's
Okay. Other side.
I don't know what that is, but okay, right. Sure thing.
What did Roy say? Robin
Don't
wants some
know.
popcorn.
I'm literally 17 if you want, bro, you're still a child. You're a child
I
till
just
you're
saw, that's still a child. I'm nearly 17 in a few months. So 16, that is a child. But also,
And a song,
I can Sarah but down his teeth, he can play Rushy on them is so funny. That is actually so funny. And I get the joke. Right, I get the joke, okay? Because I know what Rushy is, because I
piano song.
am educated. So,
Want some popcorn for the fight? Yes. Actually, no. I don't like popcorn. I do.
make a
I have
decision.
very conflicting opinions about popcorn. Cause like it's nice. Sweet popcorn's nice. I don't like salted popcorn. That's kind of weird. Not into that. I don't like buttered popcorn either. I'm not into that. Just the sweet popcorn. But it gets like it has a weird texture. It's like squeaky. Like, do you know what I mean?
What kind of fucking
It
popcorn
like
have you been
squeaks on
eating?
my teeth, and I don't like it. And then it gets stuck in my teeth as well, and that's really annoying.
When I
But
do
like,
this,
I've
it
been
always
16
comes
for
off. So
ages,
when I do, when it comes off, I just add some, not latex. The other thing that I got from that made me get this Prozaid.
Caramel popcorn is bussin'. I ain't never had caramel popcorn. I kind of want it though. That does sound good.
I feel like I've been 16 for ages. Mood. I actually do feel like I've been 21 for ages as well.
I feel like you've been 21 for ages, Sammy. I feel like you've been 21 since I've known you. You've always been 21.
No, I was 20 when you met me, bro.
I know.
I just turned 20.
You know how old I was when you met me?
17.
16.
No. You were 16!
I was a little baby.
Oh my god, I was speaking to an entire
And then,
child.
yeah. and then in the April I turned 17. And then in the April just gone I turned 18. So, there you go.
Okay, we're
Age.
taped, guys. Now, the danger with this is that it comes off quite easily. So, you have to be careful and have Prozaid at the ready for when it does come off, inevitably.
Isn't it really uncomfortable to wear though?
No, I wouldn't say so.
Oh. Wow.
Okay, we're putting the headset back on. I can hear you correctly now, Daniel? Robin. Now you can tell that I really consider you my brother. I just called you my brother's name.
Let's go, dude.
With my entire
Let's
tam
go.
bussy. Look, see how this just came off?
I love that so much.
I'm glad you find humor in it.
It's amazing.
Okay.
Very happy about it.
I'm gonna wet my sponge.
Okay. Have fun with that, I guess. Imagine
so
doing makeup
weird.
properly. Imagine like putting in a lot. Well, I do put in a lot of effort into my eyeshadow, and about nothing else. Because that alone takes me like 2 hours or so. Imagine doing base makeup. Literally could not be me.
You don't
I
have
do
any
wanna-
base
I
makeup.
don't- I what?
You don't have any base makeup.
No, I don't. I want to get some,
Exactly.
but also I don't have the money. So
Well, there you go.
We'll
How are you
see.
supposed to do it if you can't afford it?
exactly. I hate that message, Rye, to the point where I don't even want to read it.
That's kind of funny, right? I gotta say.
Tammy can read it if they so wish. I'm not going to.
Robin and I have very different senses of humor. And by that I mean we have the same exact sense of humor, but occasionally I like to be a lot more dirty than him.
This is true. This is true. We do have a very similar sense of humor. This is true. But I feel like if you're gonna be like good friends with anyone, you need to have a pretty similar sense of humor.
I agree. Which is now brings me to my next point that Tyra and I have like the same exact sense of humor, and that is kind of why we're friends. Tyra. Oh, you know what? I can't have a
Guys,
stream without bringing up
This is
Tyro.
again. This is again the part of the stream
Where we talk about Tyro.
Happens every time.
And you know what? Tyro will
Again.
never know because they don't watch my streams.
And this is when they're just lurking in chat and we didn't know. And they're like, oh, wow, is it?
They come watch it for the first time and they're like, oh shit, they be talking about me. Yeah, we do. At every given opportunity, I talk about Tyro.
Yeah, they're wonderful. Very good person, that one. You bought highlighters today? As in makeup highlighter? Or pen highlighter?
No, if it's highlighters, then it's pen.
That would make more sense, actually, yeah. Well, they might have bought, like, different shades of highlighter. So it's, like, multiple.
You still say highlighter, though. You don't say highlighters.
I guess. I mean, you technically could, though.
I bought some highlighters. I don't know.
Imagine...
Pen. See, pen.
Oh, I see.
Got you.
Imagine not watching a Tammy is struggling stream. Could never be me in a million years. Don't know what that life is like.
Robin, they literally have an adult life, though. Like...
They do, that's true. They work.
They're like, they work 9 to 5 every day. Like, imagine having the time on their schedule to come watch a Tammy's cosplay. What is my freaking name? Tammy's struggling stream. Oh my god, the amount of times I've changed my name is actually ridiculous.
It was once. No, it's twice, actually.
Actually, you'd be surprised. I've changed my name before I got before you came into the picture so many times. Okay.
I mean, same, I guess.
Alright, here comes the staple of this 2020 Tammy cosplay. Lots of foundation.
Fair.
Like a lot of foundation. Mostly because I wanted to make him really pale.
Why?
To add to the lifelessness... I'm just kidding. I don't know, I just felt like it was more in character for him to be like kind of pale and, you know, dead looking.
I work a lot and have school on top. I still make it for you because I'm amazing. You are, Luna. Take that /J off, you're great. It sounds like me when I changed my RL name a lot and the person is like, oh, yeah, I had like a couple people when I was in secondary school who used to change their name all the time, and like it was confusing. Like, you do you. If you want to change your name, go for it. But does it get very confusing sometimes? Yes, it does.
I was in a choir, in secondary school, and none of the people in the choir knew my friends, spoke to my friends, were in the same group, like friend group with me, none of them. And so one time we were on a trip in Barcelona. I believe this was Barcelona. Yes, it was Barcelona. And my friends and I had a running joke that we would like put nicknames to each other, but like base them off of foods. So it started because... Why did it start? Why did it start? Why did we do this? I don't remember. But one of our friends has a name that is very similar to a food. And so we would call them that. And so all of us had names that we would call each other. So our friend Meg was called Melon. Our friend Anna was Anna Banana. Obviously. What else would you call someone called Anna? Exactly. And I was Taffy. Because I have trauma with the idea of being called Tomato. So instead I was called Taffy, right? Like the food, like the snack in America.
Yes.
Anyone with a brain can put that together, right? And on this trip, we were in Barcelona, and one of the 3 days that we had, we went down this one street. It was like not in the center of Barcelona, like we went into the center like once, but it was on one of the kind of like outward towns, and for a competition. And whilst we were there was this one store that was selling customizable hats, and everyone in the choir went and got a customizable hat. And people were putting their nicknames on it, and people were putting their names on it, full names on it if they wanted to, like whatever they wanted to do, right? And my name, I didn't like being called Tammy at the time because my brothers used to be like teasing about that, and it pissed me off, so I would refuse to be called Tammy. So the only nickname I had was Taffy. Unless I put my last name on it, and I didn't want to do that. So I went and I got Taffy on my hat. And then I was walking in town, and I saw like a group of people who aren't really, they're from my choir, but they aren't like, I'm not really friends with them or anything. Like, I didn't get on very well. I got on with 1 or 2 people in their group, but that was it. And this one person in this group, they had a name very similar to, they had on their name, on their hat, their nickname, their name, but spelled differently. Spelled in the way of Taffy, but with a different letter at the front. And they started saying how I was like copying them. Oh my god, you're copying me! Why are you doing that? Why are you doing like that? Like literally like a 12-year-old. And and then what got worse is that then they started spreading that to the entire choir, 40 people, saying that Tamara is copying them, and because I got Taffy on my hat. And when I tried to tell them that, no, it's just that's my nickname amongst my friends because we all have food-based names, they didn't believe me. Do you want to guess why? Probably has to do with the fact that they don't think that I have friends. Joke's on them though, because I did have actually a very large group of friends who I'm still friends with. Meanwhile, their friend group fell apart. Pretty sure. Not that I know anything about that friend group. I don't pay attention to them, nor do I care. But yeah. It got so out of hand that my choir teacher, and I'm not surprised about this because in between all of us friends here, he was kind of a dick. He got in and would make fun of me. So.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Imagine literally your own teacher making fun of you. Like, what the fuck? That's
happened all the time. This choir is not a very happy place.
Luna.
Who are we today? We are Bakugo Katsuki.
You literally have us, and you and Bab are literally besties. I don't know what you're talking about saying you don't have friends.
That's offensive to us.
That is offensive to us. Yeah, how dare you?
And more specifically to Bab.
Yeah, I'm sure they would. I'm sure they would be
really
very
mean.
upset to know that you did not think of them as a friend. How dare you, Luna? I'm joking, by the way.
I'm not. I am joking.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. Can you imagine? Luna, I want to start beef. That would be funny.
Start some drama.
Aw, thanks, Key. Thank you for being here.
In real life, you mean? Oh, well, online friends count.
Bab is my mom. You and Bab talk so much. It's actually crazy. I don't talk to anyone as much as you guys talk. Maybe Robin, but no, not even. Like, Robin and I talk more on VCs, to be fair, than we do on, like, text.
Yeah. We only ever really talk in text if, like...
if it's
like
a discussion.
Yeah, if there's just, like, a quick question we need to ask. Usually is like
coming down every single time.
It's like me messaging and be like, hey bestie, do you want me to be in your stream later? Or me messaging and be like, hey bestie, do you want to be in my stream later?
Oh, I'm so sad that and you know what's really sad, and I appreciate you for this. Why is this music on? Able Sisters needs to shut up. This is not a tummy in its stream. What's really kind of why I appreciate about you is that every time that I go, like, even if I say, like, hey, can you be in my stream? Or if you go, do you want me to be in your stream? You're always down. And when you asked me to be in your stream, I really wanted to be the person to be like, yeah, I will do it. But man, was the timing so incorrect. Because I was like, ooh. And thank God.
You were doing your audition thing.
And I love you, but thank God I didn't join your stream because that was a nightmare.
Oh, yeah, I could tell from the Snapchats, especially. I could tell it was a nightmare. Your mom can also be your friend, so there's that. But yeah, I'm probably streaming tomorrow, so if you wanna make it up to me, you
Yes.
know.
I will be there. And I will probably be a square. Guys, I'm not just like looking at my phone in the middle of the stream. I'm trying to get the picture of my old cosplay up because I can't remember how I did it. No, that's not the correct one now, is it?
Yeah, if any of you think you don't have a friend, you have Key.
He's
and
everyone's
me.
friend.
And I would say Tammy, but I can't speak for Tammy.
I
I also can't speak for Key, but he just said that, so I've reiterated what they said. I can speak for only myself. But it's
Can't
okay.
speak for Tammy.
You're good.
And you do?
Guys, why are my Bakugo videos? Why are my Bakugo videos flopping? He doesn't deserve this. Can you please?
He doesn't.
Guys, can we pay more attention to videos that aren't MCM, please? Thank you.
I'm literally gonna watch. That's literally, dude. That's what it's like in my on my TikTok right now. The MCM videos pop off, and literally none of my actual like properly thought out content does it gets nothing.
Guys, please. You're paying dust. You're paying dust to this man. Please. And I've leveled up so much with this cosplay as well. The fact that I'm redoing this shit ass fucking cosplay when I've already leveled it up is so sad to me. But here we are.
Would rather just do the bad cosplay than to re-record everything in the good one. So makes sense.
Thank you, Luna! Oh, I can always depend on you to give me a compliment. It's my favorite thing about you. This is coming off, so I'm just going to tape it with actual tape. 1 second. Where is my tape? Oh, it's sitting right next to me.
Oh, I was about to say, don't put actual tape on your face. Wait.
Not on my face, at the back. On the wig cap.
Yeah.
It's coming off the wig cap.
Did not click in my brain what you're talking about for a second. It's
Dumb
okay.
bitch.
I am, that's true.
Okay. Hopefully that will hold better. Guys, we're low energy today. And by we, I mean me. But it's okay.
I'm okay. I'm just looking at your TikTok. I did have work, so you know that's always very draining. Oh, keep posting the video of us doing the Macarena.
I know, I saw. Isn't that so cute?
Oh, I love it. It's not letting me like the video. Why? Let me like it. There we go.
It sent me 2 notifications about that, which I thought was really strange.
Oh.
Like, one's enough. I get it. Like, I've been tagged. I know.
Your back hurts? Mine too. Mine also always hurts constantly. I give props to the people who cosplay President Michael in his hero outfit. Yeah. He just wears full leather. Like, imagine being a President Mike cosplayer in the middle of the summer and you're just wearing full leather. All like a full
Me and my
black
Full Metal
outfit.
Alchemist brother. My Full Metal Alchemist outfit.
Bro.
Just the leather
Suffering.
pants. This man wears leather pants. In Germany during the summer. Make that make sense. Because technically Full Metal Alchemist is like in Germany. Like that's when it's placed. This is coming off. This is not helping me. This is really pissing me off. Guys.
That seemed fine. True, but they weren't wearing full leather. Like they were wearing, I think they were wearing a leather jacket, but they weren't wearing like a full leather.
This feels weird. I'm taking longer because I can't figure out what I need to do next. I feel like I have things down now, you know? I feel like after doing this for a year and a half, I feel like I know what I'm doing for certain things. Like, for the cosplays that I do over and over and over again. Like, Tubbo, Tommy, definitely, for Deku, obviously. I feel like I've got it down. Like, I can do those cosplays quite quickly now because I know what I'm doing. But with this one, to be fair, I'm doing a rendition of this cosplay from years ago. So, it's slightly different. Still. That's my rant. It's over now. Did I send the swords? Not yet. I'll admit I have not. Because I didn't have anything in my bank account, so I wasn't able to afford to send them yet. And to buy the packaging and stuff, but I've got money now, so I need to speak to you about that.
Your updated Bakugo looks really good, Tammy. I really like it.
Robin, it's the wig that pulls it together.
It's the
Let's
wig.
be honest. It's the
mullet,
wig.
dude.
The wig
It's the
pulls it
Bakugo
together.
mullet.
This shit is pissing
Everything.
me off, man. Stay still. Okay, I get it. You don't want to. Guys, I'm giving in. I'm giving in. It's happening. We're using Prozade. Because there's always this one freaking tape on this side. Always comes off.
Little
So it's
Timmy.
just Tammy getting
Is
annoyed.
it alright?
Huh?
I feel like Bakugo should wear leather, then he'll sweat more. This is true, actually. Would not be a bad idea. But like,
It's
if
actually
he was
kind of
going out
smart.
somewhere, and he was like wearing like you know, the leather like fingerless gloves, you know those ones, he would be in trouble. Everyone around him would be in trouble.
What do you mean?
Because then his hands would be sweaty.
Yeah, but he's a hero. His hands are supposed to be sweaty.
Yeah, but his quirk, his
Yeah, Robin, he needs
Wait.
his quirk to be a hero, so he needs to get sweaty, so it would be an asset. So I don't understand why you're saying this like it's a
Daddy!
bad thing. Why are you saying it's like a bad
Wait.
thing?
No, I just sorry. I wasn't
No,
even
no,
saying
no,
Tammy
no,
at
no,
you. I
no,
was
no.
saying it in a video. How dare you post Kirishima angst? How dare
It's
you?
got
The
Prozade
audacity.
everywhere.
Oh, rip.
I dropped it on the floor. Key, what do? I dropped Prozade on the floor.
Oh, I do have all your.
And on my table. I
Folders.
don't know what to do. Oh, now you have my folders. Isn't that convenient?
It is. I didn't have them before. I promise. I literally looked.
Key, help
before.
me! I got it on my hands as
I
well.
mean, walking around. Yeah, I mean like walking around when he's like casual. That's what I mean.
See, you could
Then he
have
would get-
specified that. Instead, we had to
What?
argue about this. Who the hell is little Timmy? I'm so confused. Are you just going through my videos now? Okay. Because I see you commenting.
I did comment. No, I just commented "Let's go" in all caps. Because it's the start of a new season of
Oh,
the
okay.
All My Hero series.
Thank you. Okay.
They're right on your profile.
My
yeah,
one
little
supporter.
Timmy.
Supporter number 1. The rat in your Discord? Oh, I'm not looking at Discord right now, so I'm just confused. Oh. Guys, I need to clean this up the floor. Second. I'm just using a makeup wipe and somehow it's working. So I'm just going to go with that key and just assume that that works. Because if it doesn't, too late. Don't know what to tell you. It's already happened. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it on the side as well.
From Discord, yeah, because Twitch is buggy with audio mode. Yeah. Little Timmy. Little Timmy. He's great. We love him. I agree. Yeah, I just agreed. I got you, bestie. I do agree with you. Timmy's great.
It's just Robin agreeing.
No, Tammy also agrees.
I have no idea what you're talking about. How can I agree with something I don't know?
Little Timmy. Look at Luna's
I'm not on Discord right now, King.
bestie.
Bestie, I have to
Once
pull.
you get off
My
screen,
hands are not free
Robin-
to look at Discord. Just wait until my hands don't have
Look,
shit in
he's
them.
great. All rats are poor. This is great.
And by all rats, we specifically mean Ratatouille.
Oh yeah, of course. Remy's great.
Remy the rat. This is working. Prozade does not work when it comes to sensitive skin wipes, biodegradable facial wipes. It just comes right off, which I think is good.
That sucks, dude. That really sucks.
No, it's a good thing, Robin. What the?
Oh, I thought you were.
King is
complaining about
not. No, I'm happy.
Wait.
King is not listening to what I'm saying. Like, ow. He is so distracted right now. Okay, I'm on Discord. I'm looking for your account. Let's see where it is. What's Prozade? It's this. It's very sticky stuff, and apparently it peels your skin off, but I haven't had that happen to me, so. Luna, here we are. I think this is the old account. 1 second. Luna. I don't see your account, Luna. I'll be honest. But Hop is live. They're live.
Yeah, they did just go live. Well, not just, but I saw them. I got a notification. Well, we love Hopper.
Yes, but also where? Luna, what's your name on Discord? I'm literally cannot figure out that favorite account. There you are. Oh, the rat in your profile. Got it. Oh yeah, I agree with you. Showing it to the screen doesn't really help. Well, too late. You got it.
Wait, Rye, did you try to show it to the screen, or did Tammy show it to the screen?
No, I think they're talking about Prozade.
Oh. Yeah.
Big
It's just super sticky stuff, right? They're just like
it's just super sticky stuff, bro.
Stick stuff down.
Yeah, it's super sticky stuff. More sticky than latex, more sticky. To be fair, latex actually isn't that sticky. I used to use latex, but it would always come off. Prozade is like super glue for your face.
Oh.
Yeah, scary. Now we can finally fucking move on. Holy shit. That was annoying me. Okay. I can feel it coming off. Here it is. Alright guys. We're layering my makeup like I did in 2020. It's weird to say 2020 instead of like 20 and. You know?
Wait, you are not cosplaying
or 2000
in 2020.
and. 2000 and.
You started cosplaying in 2021.
2021. It throws me off because I bought everything in 2020.
Oh.
And then I started actually doing videos in 2021. So what I did back then was I did what is essentially a smoky eye. And I hated it. And rightfully so. Looking back on it, it was ugly. It didn't work for the camera. And it didn't work for the character. And I wouldn't do it again. I'll be honest. Well, apart from now, obviously. So whilst we're here and I'm putting shit on my face, and you know, since we're talking about 2020, 2021, Robin, we're kind of like OG now, King. Like, we're like...
Are we?
We're not OG, but we're somewhat experienced. We're not newbies anymore.
We've had like a year and a half of experience, dude.
So, do you have any...
classifies pretty experienced.
Yeah, do you have any, like, advice to newbies who want to do cosplay?
Yes.
This has become a podcast.
This is now our podcast.
Honestly, when I do cosplay streams, it's basically just a podcast. To be honest.
Fair.
Nothing entertaining is happening, really.
To be honest.
It's like those people who put makeup on TikTok and just tell stories. Like, I'll tell you a story about, like, a serial killer or something. Except I don't know any stories about serial killers, so that's not helpful. But if you want to know the entire plot of Percy Jackson, I can tell you. Percy Jackson is basically, like, my special interest. The Struggling Robin podcast. That is such an ugly name. I'm so sorry, right? But that did not check out. I'm so sorry. I hate to be the one to shit on your name, but that was not good. Oh, look at the fallout. Very nice.
No. If I could spell, that would be wonderful.
What are you doing right now?
I was typing in your chat, and I'm currently posting on TikTok. That's why I'm like.
Robin's multitasking.
Give me
Tambon podcast? Fuck off. Really little tiny matters. Oh. Okay, and as you can see, I'm piling on this black and it's not working. So this is what I did last time. Put it on my finger. It helped a little bit. I think it's to do with the specific makeup I'm using though, because she's not cooperating. She's what we call sheer. Not pigmented. Bon Tam. Somehow that's better than Tambon. Maybe it's just because of
That is far better.
You know what I find kind of iconic about our relationship?
What?
The fact that when we first decided to do Tambon, there was no fight over what the name was, and you just let me be Tambon, like with my name first.
I mean, why would I argue? What would be the point? I don't really care.
That's what's
Does
so
it mean
iconic, King. No, but...
Does it mean anything to have your name first? I don't think it does.
Well, not necessarily, but it is kind of an ego boost.
Oh.
Most people would...
Well, good for you then.
Most people would fight to have their name first, because it's like, you know.
Oh. I don't get
Robin's not like most people.
I'm not like other girls.
Oh my god, don't ever say that again.
You don't know what you're doing.
I'm not going to. Okay, give me 2 seconds and then I will give you my cosplay tip. 2 seconds.
Jesus Christ, what do you need 2 seconds for? Not gonna question it. Just not gonna question it. It looks like, when I look at myself in this mirror that I have here, it looks like I've got like so much fallout and I look like really dirty from this eyeshadow. But then when I look in the camera, it doesn't, and I'm just confused.
Okay, gamers.
Oh, that
Are
wasn't
ready
makeup,
for
that
the
was just my
cosplay
face being...
fight.
That was just my
Here's
under
my
eyes. Got
cosplay.
it. Cool.
Um,
Oh, hi, Robin.
I'm gonna start with makeup because I feel like that's where I've learned the most. When I started cosplay, I'd never done makeup before.
Okay.
So, cosplaying was my first ever time doing makeup and like learning about it and how to do it. And I watched a lot of videos. I would always recommend doing that. Watch people doing their makeup, watch makeup tutorials. If there's a specific look you're going for, like I was just kind of going for like a very like basic masculine makeup look, I suppose. I just searched that up on into YouTube and found a bunch of tutorials and watched a few of them and you know saved the ones that I liked the most and went back and rewatched them later. I hate a lot of my early stuff though because I don't think the first time I cosplayed I even had makeup. Or maybe I had like eyebrows and that was it, and I had no idea how to do eyebrows, so it was not great. But my advice when doing makeup is take your time. Give yourself as much time as you possibly can. I would recommend if there's literally like if there's a day where you're not doing anything and you're free and you're willing to cosplay, literally just give yourself the whole day to do it, and then give yourself time. Take your time with your makeup. Don't rush it, because I remember I used to feel pressure to be quick and to do my makeup fast, and then more recently I've got to a point where I'm like I'm just gonna give myself all the time in the world and take as much time as I need, and my makeup turns out genuinely better because of that.
Who the fuck
Yes,
is
you can tell
pressuring you to do your
stories.
makeup quick? Who?
Me. I am.
Like you're sitting on stream with a person who takes 3 hours to do their makeup and you're thinking, I'm gonna get this done in 30 minutes. What? What possessed you to think that that was what you needed to do?
I don't know. I would always suggest as well, like, especially if you're recording videos for TikTok, camera makeup needs to be more. Like, you need more. You need a lot. You need to be bold. And if it looks like too much in person, that's probably going to be perfect for camera. It's probably not even enough for camera. Like, especially with TikTok camera, if you have a Samsung phone, it worsens the quality of your videos so much, to the point where your makeup pretty much becomes invisible, unless it's like a completely different color. So like if I have like contour on my cheeks or something, it becomes completely invisible to the camera if it's not like relatively like not dark but like sharp, I guess. Like, you know, camera makeup is very different to in real life makeup. I honestly, in real life, me looking at myself in my Deca cosplay was insane because the freckles looked like so much. It was just so much. But on camera they look perfect.
Which is what makes something like MCM so difficult, because majority of creators are going to go to MCM to make videos, but then when you're walking around you don't want to look like a clown. And so the issue then comes with, on camera it looks great, in person it's too much. That's what I felt a lot of especially in my Tabo cosplay. On camera, in person it looked fine, and then you look at it on camera and like you couldn't see so much of the depth that was there in person.
Yeah,
that really
that's the same
frustrated
with
me.
of the majority of the makeup that I did on those days, because a lot of those characters that I did, actually all of those characters I did, I think, had very like simple makeup, to the point where if you took a photo you wouldn't be able to see it. Like, it was just not, you couldn't see it on a video, but if you were in person you could see it. But yeah, just always make sure that if you're going in public with your makeup, you probably want like an average amount of makeup. If you're going to record with it, you want more. What else? What other tips can I give? Wanted to dye hair, told Bab I had orange, they told me. Oh.
Huh? To go what?
Okay. That's a lot, Luna. That's a lot. Anyway, back to cosplay. You're always gonna have things in your wardrobe that you can use for cosplay. Like, closet cosplays are completely fair and completely valid and are just as good as canon cosplays. Your cosplays do not have, and in all honesty, like, unless you make your costumes, which is like insane. I don't know how do people do that. But if you like just buy costumes, if you instead buy like pieces of an outfit and pull an outfit together for a character, it shows you've put a lot of time and effort into thinking that outfit through and thinking, what would this character wear? If this character, so say if we're talking about My Hero, they usually wear either their school uniforms or their hero outfits. But if you're like, if this character was in a casual setting, what would they wear? What would their style be? What would their aesthetic be? You know? Like, it shows you put a lot of work into it. So if anything, closet cosplays are pretty cool and pretty good. But obviously canon cosplays are also very cool, especially if people make them yourself. But like, don't feel any pressure to make stuff yourself. I don't. Nobody made a single thing for my cosplay in my life. I didn't even make my dream mask, which is literally something like that you are supposed to make. My friend made it for me.
I have
So
eyeliner
it's
on
just
this.
like,
Robin, I have eyeliner in this cosplay.
go put your eyeliner on there, see?
I don't wanna.
What if your wardrobe is the same clothes but just slightly brighter greys than the usual black? Honestly, I feel like a lot of characters will wear black.
Black.
Like,
Yeah, plenty.
you can get away with that, like, for pretty much any character. Like, unless a character is like well known for wearing certain colors, or well known for wearing bright colors, or wearing pastel colors. Like, you can probably get away with black for that character. They keep cursing people, and it's amazing. I feel sorry for whoever those people are. But yeah, just like, and just do what you want. Like,
Just enjoy it, man.
yeah, cosplay is a hobby, or I mean, it's a job for some people, but like, it's for you. It's for your enjoyment. If you don't enjoy it, don't do it. If you would enjoy it if you weren't forcing yourself to cosplay a certain way, then don't cosplay that way. Do it how you want to do it, because, like, especially as well if like there's a certain character that's cosplayed a lot. Like, I'm gonna use Tammy as an example for this. Like, Deku is a very over cosplayed character. Like, literally, I feel like every single cosplayer has a Deku cosplay and has cosplayed him at some point in their cosplay career. But someone like Tammy, the stream's delayed, but I just watched you look at the camera when I was speaking about you. But Tammy, like, made that Deku, I don't know how to say the word, analysis? Is that the word? Analysis?
An analysis, yes.
Yeah.
Although it does jump
And,
in
like,
between, like I use it sometimes for analysis and sometimes as a hero, like
a cute outfit. It was great, and I love it. It's great. It's 10 out of 10 Deku. But it's
Thank
like,
you.
if there's a certain way you want to do a character, do it that way. If no one else does it that way, even better. Like, don't be like thinking of cosplaying a character and then you're like, oh, but no one else cosplays it the way I want to cosplay it, so I'm not going to. No, do it, bro.
And if you're coming at it from a like a, how do I say this? If you're coming at it from a content creation point of view, the less someone cosplays a character, especially the way that you want to do it, the better. Because people are going to go to you rather than all the 5 other people that... Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if there's like a group of 40 people that do the cosplay the exact same way, they have much more to choose from. But if you can come up with a way of doing something completely new, or doing a character that no one does, then all the people that love that character, even if it's a smaller group, will only have you to go to. So that brings up your views.
I find that a lot. Like, I got a comment the other day on one of my Dipper videos of someone saying, like, finally, yes, the Gravity's Full side of TikTok, and I was like, welcome, like, hello, welcome in. Like, that's so nice, and I wouldn't get that on, like, a Deku video or an Uraraka video. I'm never gonna get something like that because those cosplays are everywhere. I'm not saying they're bad. That's not a bad thing that they're everywhere. I'm just saying that they are. But with a character like Dipper, not many people ever cosplay him, or at least not many people cosplay him regularly like I do. Like, people may cosplay him once, like, and then like not do it again because it's like a pretty casual cosplay. But it's really nice when people recognize your cosplay, especially if it's from a less cosplay thing, and then they're like, yes, finally, like, seeing this character from this show, like, it's great. It's really nice. Do what you want. Cosplay is so interesting, but I could never do it. If you want to do it. But if you don't want to do it, that's also fair. It's very interesting. It's very cool. I love seeing people's cosplays and seeing what people do with theirs and all that. It's great. You really enjoy it, but your family for some reason hates makeup? Oh, that sucks. Bro, I'll fight him.
Yeah, but Raya, are you not like 19? Do what you want. Do what you want.
Yeah. Do what you want.
I thought Tammy was crying when she gasped then. No, what happened was I'm using a pencil. And there's a trick when you're putting like pencil eyeliner, especially in your waterline, is that you heat it up with like a lighter. And so I'd done that, but I pressed it to my skin on my hand to test it too quickly and I burnt myself. But only a little bit. Yeah, no, I'm fine. It hurt, but it didn't like do any damage.
Okay. But yeah,
Anyway, don't listen to what people say, man. Do what you want to do. Be your own independent person. Be your own independent person. If they don't like makeup and they won't buy it for you, then save up money. Get do what you gotta do. Get it for yourself.
Yeah. I'm bad at makeup, but I'll teach you.
Obviously not if it's gonna put you into a position that is dangerous or harmful. But if it's not going to put
Oh,
you in a
yeah.
position that's harmful, then what's stopping you? Nothing. Exactly.
Yeah, it's not past the vibe check. Yikes. Well, you know what's funny?
What someone doesn't know won't hurt them.
Yeah, I'm literally not gonna lie. My family does not know that I cosplay. Like,
What I
don't know
find
that I
so
do that.
crazy about that, Robin, is that your family has no idea that you're so famous. Like, you're so famous.
I mean, I wouldn't say that, but
You're insanely famous.
I'm sure if I told them that of this,
Especially amongst the Gravity Falls fandom.
I'm the favorite. I'm the favorite Gravity Falls cosplayer. Everyone knows me, you know.
Trigger warning, eye pulling. Forgot to mention earlier.
But yeah, like if you are able to, if you really want makeup and you're able to hide it, do it. Or if like you really want to do makeup and
you
there's
don't
someone who
need.
lives close
This
by
is the
who's willing
thing.
to hold
If
it
you
for
like, if you like cosplaying a lot and you
don't
want
need
to do
makeup.
that, you don't need makeup. You don't need to use
Yeah.
makeup to do that. You can communicate characters without putting makeup on.
Exactly. Very true. Very true. I'm just a big enjoyer of makeup, so it's like probably one of my favorite parts of cosplay. I hate it. I hate it so much, and it sucks. But I also love it. So
This is funny because I had this conversation with Tyro because I asked them what their favorite part of cosplay is, and this I try to ask this to. I've asked you before, like, what your favorite part is, and I ask this a lot of cosplayers because I find it very interesting to hear their answers. And they told me their answer, and I said, very nice. And then they said, what's yours? And I said, oh, now that you asked, I haven't got an answer because I don't have a specific part of cosplay that I like. That's not to say that I don't like cosplay. I do like cosplay.
I hate every part of it, and it sucks.
I
don't know why I
the
do
thing
it.
is, I like every single part of it. Like, there's something that I
I.
like about every single part of it, and there's not one specific thing that I can pinpoint that I'm like, this is why I started cosplaying, because I like putting costumes together. Like, that's not true. But if you ask a casting director, then my answer is definitely that I like the acting and looking into a character and, you know, creating a world. That's what I like about cosplay. If you're not a casting director, then ignore that. Save that pitch just for the casting directors. The fuck? Why did my autocorrect put pale to white? Because you are white. Probably. I'm assuming.
The cosplay L from Death Note. Do it.
Do it! Do it! I think the eyes are... Yeah, I need to put eyeliner on still. But I'm pushing that off because I haven't got any eyeliner, so I have to use my mascara. And I can't find my mascara. There it is. Spoke too soon. Here we are. We're going to do eyeliner, guys. You know what the drill is. Cry, cry, cry immensely, and then cry again. If I had proper eyeliner, this wouldn't be so difficult.
I
Yes.
figured out why I never really liked your first Bakugo cosplay. I've just figured it out now that you're doing your old makeup. You wanna know why?
It's the makeup. It's ugly.
It's too grey and dark. And like, as much as Bakugo would, he also is very warm. And like, his tones in his outfit are warm. And he's literally like, explosions,
I'm getting
orange.
a lecture from Robin for bad makeup etiquette right now.
Well, you've changed it, so it's not bad. It's
Changed
better than
it.
my first makeup. Don't worry.
Changed it because I hated it.
But I think
'Cause
that's
it's
why I
too
don't like
grey.
it. It's really...
I did not know, Robin, that you didn't like my original Bakugo. I'll be honest.
No, it's not...
This
It's
is
not that I
news
didn't like
to
it,
me.
it's that I don't like it as much as I like your current one.
Yeah. The only thing I changed about my current one is I changed the makeup completely. But I think the outfit's the same.
The only thing I've changed is literally all of the makeup and the wig.
And the wig. But I think the outfit's the same. I did look into a different outfit. I looked into changing the outfit and then I changed my mind. And I thought, nah,
Yeah.
this is correct. I got the outfit right the first time. I think all the accessories? No. All the accessories are the same though. No, are different, sorry. Like, completely different. I'm actually looking back on it now, and I have, like, half the accessories I usually would. She really said minimalist. Anyway. Yeah, it looks better though, let's be honest.
It looks way better now. I'm in love with mullet
I'm in
Bakugo.
love with an emo girl.
It is immaculate. 10 out
Thank
of
you.
10.
Thank you, I
maybe
did it
it's just
myself.
because I really like mullets.
Me
Maybe
too.
Maybe that's part of the reason. But...
Maybe that's the reason why literally like every single cosplay I have is a mullet. All of my wigs that I love are mullets. I just really like mullets.
Dude, get one. Join the mullet gang.
Dude, I'm growing my hair out.
Oh, cool.
I want long hair again. I miss it.
I miss long hair a lot, to be honest. I've kind of gone for like the in between though, which is a mullet. Like in between long and short hair. Lola's starting to cosplay and she wants me to get into cosplay, but you don't know what you're doing. Don't get into cosplay if you don't want to. If you want to, I'm more than happy to like give you tips and give you advice and help you find like a decent character that you like a lot to like start out with. But if you don't want to do it, don't do it. Also, that's another thing I would always say with your cosplays is try to have like maximum like 2 characters that you're working on at once. Try not to have any more than that, because firstly, cosplay is not cheap. Cosplay is not a cheap hobby. If anything, try and have one. Try and just have one specific cosplay that you're working towards getting and you're building and you're putting together. And then once you've done that, then you have it and you can do it whenever you want. And then you can start working on getting stuff for another character. Like, what I used to do is I used to just get bits and pieces randomly, but then I'd never have a complete cosplay. Like, I'd have like almost everything for one character, or like half of everything for one character, or like I would just be able to pull off doing a character even though it's missing quite a few things that I wanted. Don't do that. Get everything you want for a character, and then it'll be how you want it to be, and you'll be really happy with it. So I look back on, I remember when I was doing a lot of my first cosplay stuff, I wasn't really happy with it. But that's because I wasn't putting the time and effort into just one cosplay at a time. I was doing like, working on like 4 or 5 different characters at once, and it was not good. Don't do that. Just do 1, maximum 2. I'm currently working on 2, so
Me too.
I have to say maximum 2 because otherwise I'd be a hypocrite.
Since no one's asked, this is my biggest piece of advice. I have 2 pieces of advice here that are massive. First of all, if you're going to be a cosplayer, you want to do cosplay, you don't know where to start, but you know you want to do closet cosplay because it's cheaper, okay? This is theoretical, okay? This is the situation that you're in. Look at your closet. This is really obvious, but not enough people do it. Look at your closet and only get items if you're going to buy items, because if you're missing at first, like if you want to do a cosplay but you don't have what you need, only buy items that you will actually wear. Do not buy something that's going to be like a little bit closer, it's still closet cosplay, but a little bit closer accurate to the character, but not something that you would wear. Because I did that one time, literally one time, and I've never actually done I bought a jumper. It's like the frog one. I've worn it a couple of times, but to be honest, I didn't really like it. Like, it didn't fit me correctly, and it also looked weird, and it's not something I would wear. And I've now sold it on the Depop, made some money, and not enough money though, because it was sold it for less than I bought it. But it wasn't worth it because I never ended up doing the character. It was for Carl, and I never ended up doing the character, and I was never happy with it. Just don't do it. Only ever get things if, number one, you don't have it already, or you don't have something that will be similar, or something that will serve the same purpose without looking the same in your closet already. But then if you're going to buy something, make sure that it's something that's your style and what you would wear, not something that's the character's style. Forget about the character, because it's not worth putting money into something that's then going to go if you're not completely invested, like if you're completely invested and you do this for content creation, or you're just completely invested and you have money to spare, go ahead, buy. Then you might as well buy the entire canon outfit or make the entire canon outfit. But if you aren't in that situation and you've just started and you don't even know if you're gonna like it, just buy. Only get shit that you yourself would wear on a daily basis out in town, because otherwise, what's the point in having the outfits if you're not gonna like them yourself? That, however, is not my biggest piece of advice. That's just a piece of advice. Yeah, go ahead, add something.
I literally only started buying like specific cosplay stuff for specific characters that I wasn't gonna wear outside of cosplay in the last like month. Like I bought some stuff for Uraraka, I bought some stuff for Tails, bought some stuff for a different character that I have not said anything about yet, so I'm not gonna say who that is, but there is a third. Which is stuff I'm not gonna wear outside of like cosplay. But I have a little bit of money, got a little bit of money.
Yeah, but you've also been in the game. Like you've been in the game long enough to know that you'll definitely be cosplaying this again multiple times.
Yeah, exactly.
And also you'll definitely like, it's worth it because this is something like a long-term investment, because you'll be cosplaying for years. You know you like it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the only time I would ever say buy specific character stuff. But if you're trying to just like start out and see if you like it and see how it goes, if you really want to buy something for a character, make sure it's something you would wear outside of cosplay. And another thing for that as well, look at the color scheme of the character. Say if there's like, say if you wanted to do, I'm trying to think of a good character now to use as an example. Say if you wanted to do, say if you wanted to do Ida from My Hero. He's, in my eyes at least, very preppy, very like sweater vest kind of vibes, button-ups. But you can, as long as you have the color blue in there somewhere, you'll get away with it. It doesn't, like, you could probably put on a blue hoodie for Ida and you'd get away with it. Like, I would also, that's like another thing I would recommend, just look at the character's color and like what's their color palette, what's the color they're known to be in relation to, and then see what you can buy that's something you would wear that's in your style, but that's that color for that character. Yeah?
Also, if you're ever in doubt, neutrals. If you have any neutrals in your wardrobe, black, brown, beige, like white, those can be reused for so many different characters because they just work with anything. So you can use them for like so many different characters. Like all of my, you know, because I like wearing turtlenecks under my like the tops that I wear usually. All of them, I have like 5 of them, and I just reuse them on cycle for every single cosplay. Like just neutrals, just like really basic things will help in the long run, I think. So if you're doing like someone like I saw someone do an Uraraka cosplay, and they were wearing a brown cardigan, and I thought that is so accurate and so like something she would wear, because it doesn't need to be bright pink to get the point across. It's just that she like a neutral, and then they can use that again for Todoroki. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Neutrals. They aren't used enough. They're not used enough. Oh. Anyway, that's what I have to say about that.
What was your other bit of advice? You said you had a bigger bit of advice.
I'll be honest, Robin, I can't remember. I've been trying to think about it and I can't remember because I was just talking about something else. It's been on my mind this entire time and I can't remember. What do you think my biggest piece of advice is out of all the advice that I've given you in my entire, since I've known you?
I don't know.
It is something huge and massive and very smart, but I can't remember what it is.
We'll just have to imagine. We'll just have to imagine you saying it, and then we'll be like, "Wow, Tammy, that was really good. That was such good advice. Thank you so much. You changed my life." You know.
Oh, no problem. It's what I strive to do here.
But yeah, if just do what you want, live your best life. And if your best life is cosplaying, do it. If your best life isn't cosplaying, don't do it. If you'd rather do a character a certain way, do it that certain way. Just do what you want, you know? Do whatever you want. And I'm sure it'll be great.
Oh man, you know it really was really good advice, and I can't remember what it was now. I'm pissed off.
This is really unfortunate.
We'll go see Bucko casually wearing those Punisher best up things. What's Punisher? Oh yeah, loads of people use that though. That same outfit.
Yeah.
For Bucko.
There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just putting that on there. You do what you want. If you want to do a Bucko cosplay and you want to wear that,
oh!
wear it.
I remember my biggest piece of advice.
Oh, okay.
Guys, get ready, because you're not gonna believe what I have to say. Okay? She says like it's really not really obvious. Guys, when choosing a character, okay? So you're at a loss.
Oh yes.
He knew exactly what I'm gonna say. Say you're at a loss and you want to choose a character and you want to cosplay something, but there are so many characters that you want to do. My biggest piece of advice, especially if you're doing content and you want someone to look at your character and be able to emote with your character and understand your character and etc, etc, etc. Cosplay. This is especially if you've done cosplay a couple of times but you're not sure, kind of like nothing's clicking. Cosplay your kins. Cosplay your kins. I promise you, it'll change your life. It'll change your life. None of the cosplays I've ever done has been as satisfactory as cosplaying my kins, because nothing feels quite the same as looking at yourself and being like and playing a character that you relate to so heavily. Like that hits so hard. Cosplay your kins, you will fall in love with it, I promise you. That's my biggest piece of advice.
That's kind of one of the reasons why I cosplayed Dipper. And when I first cosplayed him, I look back on that time and those cosplays around that time, and I'm like, wow, that was like a really good point in my cosplay career, that one. And part of that reason was because it was the first time I cosplayed Dipper, and I've been cosplaying him many times since then. So, very good. I get almost every character. Bestie! I work for you. Yes. Yeah, you got a lot of choice, a lot of options.
I'm on mute. Bestie, you have a big list of the pics from then. Right.
I heard what you said, Tammy, but you were on mute on stream, so it just sounded like I was replying to nothing.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. What am I missing?
Sorry, guys.
My eyebrows. I never do my eyebrows anymore. This is something that's very strange to me because it used to be the first thing that I did on every cosplay was I did my eyebrows. But to be honest, I stopped doing eyebrows in my personal makeup routine because I just feel like I don't need to. Like, I like the way that my eyebrows are fine. Like, I don't have any specific emotions towards them. So I just stopped trying to change them. But character-wise, I should probably do my eyebrows. Do you remember when, my biggest emphasis was eyebrows? That was so funny. It's because nowadays when I do makeup, I like my makeup to look natural. And doing eyebrows is like the number one way that you're going to make your makeup look unnatural, I feel like, in my opinion. Like, you can tell you you've got makeup on when you've done your eyebrows. Especially if you do more than just like a soap brow, like a soap brow and stuff like that. That's fine. But like if you're putting powder on your eyebrows, I feel like that really looks quite heavy to the human eye.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have eyebrows, so.
Well, beggars can't be choosers now, then can we?
True. Yeah, cosplay's great, and I would highly recommend it to anyone who is interested. And I'm always willing to. Unless
you're poor, advice. In which case don't do it. It'll drain your bank account.
Oh yeah. Cosplay is not a cheap hobby.
I hate that all of my hobbies are expensive though.
Same, dude.
Actually, every hobby I've ever done is expensive.
Yep, it really sucks. It really do be annoying, that one. Can't go natural makeup if I want a cosplay character who are pink. Like, yeah, that is true. I mean, you can go natural makeup. There are other ways to communicate it. Also, you could just be like AU, where, for example, if we're doing Mina, AU, where Mina is in the human realm, like in a human, what do you call them, universe. Then Mina wouldn't look like that. Like in a quirkless universe.
Yeah, or like a properly human. Like then she would just look like a normal girl.
With characters like that, like especially if you think of characters like a lot of people do. What is it? Is it Homestuck? Is that the name?
No idea.
A lot of characters in that show, I think it's Homestuck. Is it? Am I thinking of a completely?
We need to ask Artemis.
Homestuck, yeah.
Artemis literally knew everything about Homestuck.
It is. Yes, it is. A lot of the characters in Homestuck have like grey skin. So a lot of people they'll do body paint for those characters, but you can just very easily do like human version of said character, or like it's not off the table. It's not an option.
And if you do want to do that character in grayskin, for example, you know, you don't have to spend a whole lot of money to get all of these fancy shit. Like, to get this, it'd be really cool if I can show you an example. One of these in black. You just dilute it with the water, or if you can get another one in white, you can dilute it with that. And these cost like fuck all. They're quite cheap. And you can get cheaper versions than the one I have as well. So Nazareth is quite good though. Boom! And you just paint all over your skin. And they last for a long time, you know. So, one of those investments, you know. But, you know, or you could just wear grey clothing. And a grey wig or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, there are other ways to do it. You don't have to. Yeah. There are no excuses. We've talked a lot about closet cosplays, but we're kind of diverging, and not a lot of people know this yet.
We are venturing over into the costume realm.
Into a costume realm. Yeah. It happened because of MCM, I'll be honest. We went to MCM, we saw so many amazing cosplays, like costume cosplays, and thought, I want to give that a go. I want to try do that. I want to feel a little bit more recognizable. It's easier on kind of like when you're doing cosplay on the internet or just for yourself. The recognizable aspect is less important because you can communicate that in captions, in background, in hashtags,
videos you do.
So many other things. You don't need to have that in the way that you look, but when you're walking around like a convention, to be immediately recognizable, you do need to have certain aspects that are of the character or of the show. So, like, for example, we walked around as the first day as Tabo, Rambo, Tommy, and Techno, thank you. I had to think real hard about that one. And we were recognizable immediately to anyone who knew of the fandom. Obviously not everyone knew of the fandom, but we were recognizable to the point where we were in there for like less like in the actual event, not sitting down outside, for less than 15 minutes, and people were coming up to us asking for photos. It's not because our cosplays were incredible. It's because we looked like our cosplays. When we went to the meet,
are incredible.
They are. Not mine specifically, but we went to the meet afterwards and saw all these other people dressed in the same cosplays. Not the same, obviously. Everyone looked different, but in the same characters. And we looked like the other people there. Like, not the same. Like, we had our differences, of course, and originality.
If a person who didn't know the Dream could come over and organize people into their characters very easily without knowing any of the characters. Like,
because we looked like the characters.
Yeah.
But then on the My Hero Day, that was a complete different flip, because we all do very different, not very different, but our cosplays are not only are they not canon, but they're also, a lot of them are like alternate universe cosplays. So mine's, again, I say it's one thing, I say it's another thing. My Deku is originally meant to be, I did it just as Hero Deku, but in like closet cosplay. But I use him a lot as analyst Deku, but that doesn't mean that he's not a hero. Like, he can be a hero who focuses on analysis, which is what I did in my original Notebook series. But, you know, sometimes he's not a hero at all, he just is an analysis. I do that as well, like, whatever. Anyway, point is that he looks more like he doesn't look like Deku, especially because the top in person is like, I have gone my entire, like, for a year thinking that top was green, and then I wore it to MCM and I was like, this top is blue. This t-shirt is blue.
It was blue, and you told me, no, it's just the filter. It's just the filter on the camera. It's blue, and it's always been blue, and you told me I was wrong. I'm not. I'm right. It's always been blue.
To me, it looked blue, okay? Green, sorry. It looked bright green, and I think it's just got to do with lighting in my house. But when I left my house, I realized this is actually quite blue. Once I compare it to everyone around me. And so, it doesn't look like the stereotypical Deku cosplay. And whilst that's really beneficial, making content, that is not beneficial walking around MCM, because people don't recognize you. I can't go natural makeup. Yeah. Okay. So, you don't need to apologize, right? What the hell? So, it's like, and the goal is not to be recognized, but it's always nice to feel like you have executed a character so well that people are, like, impressed. That's what I liked. I liked the feeling that I'd executed a character so well that they wanted pictures to be memorialized. I really liked that. Yeah. That feeling.
I think I found the My Hero Day probably my least favorite, and not
Me
just
too.
because it was Saturday and it was the most busy, but because I don't think a single person recognized that I was Ida. Except there was one
person.
I think, Hiroshima cosplayer who recognized that I was Ida.
Someone walked past you and went, "Oh my god, they're Ida!" That was so funny.
Yeah, me too. Okay, we were sat down in like this little like cloakroom area, just like chilling out because it was so busy upstairs, and it was me, Tammy, and Key. So, and I was Ida, Tammy was Deku, and Key was Uraraka. And we were sat down there, and they walked past and only said Ida. They did not say Uraraka, they did not say Deku, they just said Ida. They're like, oh my god, it's Ida. And I was like, besties.
Your ego soared, didn't it?
It really did. In that one moment, it did. But
it's a nice feeling. It's a nice feeling. I get it.
Yeah, it literally, apart from that, and then that one other time, like near the end of the con, where I think it was a Kirishima cosplayer recognized me. Apart from that, I don't think a single person knew I was Ida.
And the goal isn't to be recognized. Like, I want to make this very clear. Like, it's not like a system of like you walk in and you want to be recognized. But it is nice. It's a nice feeling, and I feel like when you go in a cosplay that's not recognizable, it makes you feel like, well, you know what the thing is, that when there are like two types of people that go to cons. The people who go to cons because they want to see the specific attractions, and the cosplayers. And when you go to con as a cosplayer, you want to make content, meet people who are of the same fandom, and make content. If you're not a content cosplayer, then just hang out with them people, have fun in the fandoms, feel like you're a part of, feel like you're part of the community, and also feel like you're kind of like part of the show almost, or whatever the fandom is specifically a part of. And so like when you go in as a cosplayer and aren't recognizable, it's like you don't quite fit in there, and then you kind of fit in as the person who's just gone for the attraction, but you haven't really gone for the attractions. So it's quite a weird like dichotomy, and I didn't really like that feeling of where my cosplay for Deku is so out of left field that even though it works quite well for content creation online, and I personally obviously love it, otherwise why would I do it, it doesn't work for walking around an MCM because there's no people that you can go up to and be like, or that will come up to you and be like, oh hey, it's a Deku, do you want to make some content? Do you want to, hey, I'm Akiri, do you want to like hang out? Or nothing like that, because you aren't recognizable. So it's not,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's that aspect that I really didn't like.
Yeah. So I think Friday and Sunday were relatively similar in the aspect that we got recognized quite a bit. Our characters got recognized quite a bit on both of those days. I think just because Gravity Falls, especially my Dipper, is completely canon. Like, my Dipper does not take a step away from the canon. Like, and I like it like that, because I don't see many Dipper cosplayers, so I want to do him justice. How I think he should be done. And I think a lot of people recognize us, even other Gravity Falls cosplayers. There was one point where we were like leaving the con, and this little kid like
Oh
yelled
yeah,
at me. He was like, Dipper Mabel, and we were walking and we were trying to get out of this big crowd, but like I looked over and I smiled and I waved, and like this little kid, man, like made my entire day. Like both I think Friday and Sunday were really good with feeling our characters and feeling very good in our characters. But Saturday was like iffy on that front. Good place to buy wigs. Honestly, conventions. Conventions are such a good place to buy wigs.
Okay, but realistically, the second. It was
company. Coscraft or something?
Coscraft.
Was that it?
Yep. They do really high quality wigs. So we got some wigs in there. But if you want to buy wigs, just buy them on Amazon.
Yeah.
If you're a first time and you want to buy wigs, Amazon's fine. It's cheaper as well.
Yeah, especially if you're not sure you're gonna like cosplay yet. Don't
spend money
than you need to. And a lot of times, wigs from Amazon are good. Like, they're not good, they're not like the best, but they look fine. Like, they look decent, especially if they're like styled in a good way. Like I'm trying to think of one of my wigs. My Tommy wig is a Amazon wig, and I really like that wig. I think it looks really nice. And it literally cost me probably like £12.
Every single wig that I have is an Amazon wig. Well, I assume I bought some of them on Depop, so I'm not sure about where they come from. But pretty much all of them are Amazon wigs, except the ones that I bought at the con.
Yeah, all of mine are the same, except for the one I bought at the con. But yeah, that is my suggestion. Amazon.
Oh my god, what a throwback lip look, guys! I used to do this lip look for every single character, and I swore to you one time on VC that I would never do any other lip look, and I hate this now. I am never doing this again.
That's like me doing just the top lip black. I used to do that all the time. That was the look for me.
It's more kind of accurate, but it's just ugly, and it doesn't work. It makes you look kind of. Well, it does work. It works fine, but it's not. I really hate that it transfers. That's my biggest issue. Not the look, but that it transfers. Because a lot of my videos have just got like a line of like black from it transferring. Pisses me off. So we'll see how this lasts. And the reason I did it originally was because my lips are very... Okay, Bakugo, chill out. The reason I did it is because my lips are quite thick and men's lips aren't, and I wanted to look masculine, so I tried to thin it like this. But to be honest, time to love ourselves, guys. You know?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so this is it on the makeup front. Everyone, this is my Bakugo. Let me put my wig on. I hate the wig.
A minute and I'll be back. Sorry, guys. I'm really sorry.
Where is my wig? Now I'm gonna found it. Found my wig, guys. Have you left already? Did you leave me already? He said, I'm gonna leave and then I'm gonna leave right now. Yeah, he's muted. This bitch. Hey, guys. Just hear Bakugo standing in the distance. Yeah, that was my phone. Ha! Look at this. Look at all the things flying around. This wig is all dusty. Because I've never used it anymore. This wig has been put... Oh, shit. I'm just gonna wash this. You know what? I'm not gonna wash it. I'm just gonna use this. So this wig has been put to use. Everyone knows. I got this wig. I don't remember where I got this wig. I think it was gifted to me by Tom. I think that was what happened. It was either that or I bought it on Depop or Amazon. And it came like the way that all Bakugo wigs come, which is like, it's kind of like, they're quite long. Bakugo wigs come quite long and you're expected to like stick them up and have these really like high spikes like in the anime. But I'm not a big fan of doing that to my wigs, like structuring my wigs like that. I like the more the natural approach. So originally I cut them down. You can see them in the videos that you go, if you go back far enough. I cut this wig. I did one video of it long because I wanted to do a trans Bakugo video. And then did one video of long and then I cut the wig somewhat and then I put the wig back on again and I finished the video. And it was fine. And then I cut that even more. I didn't like the length because it just didn't look right. It was too high. And I don't like it when I have hair that hits too high because I feel like it makes my face look strange. It doesn't work with my face shape. So I was not a big fan. Oh, that worked. How did that work? I'll tell you guys what I just did in a second. And then I cut it down even more. Let me show you guys. I cut it down to super short. Look at this. So you can see all the wefts and stuff because it's really short. I really wanted like a really shaved look. But the issue here is if you look correctly, let me see where. It's not cut very well because I cut it on my head. So here, right here. Let's see if you can see this. It's kind of hard to show you. Right here. You can see the wefts here really. This is like how it would sit on my head. You can see all the wefts because I cut it too short. So this is how short the hair is. And that one weft. It's super short. Luckily it's on the back side of the head, so who cares? Am I right? Who cares? Oh no! My freaking tape is coming off again? Someone smell consistency?
Hello, I'm back.
Oh, hello back.
Wow.
Someone's got to say the dad jokes and Rai doesn't have a mic on. And isn't in PC. Okay. So, as I was saying. So, it's very short. And I did my best. But it still looked strange. So, eventually, I stopped trying with this wig. And I just put a beanie on it in all the videos that I had to have it on. And then I started using it for my Tommy cosplay because I didn't have any other blonde wig at the time. I do now, but didn't at the time. So what I was just doing was I was using these wipes to take off the grey, and somehow, because I coloured the front part of it with demi-permanent, not even demi-permanent, like temporary spray, like silver spray to make it grey so that it, talking about when that one AU where his hair goes white. Like Wilbur's when he dies. And I never took it off, and so now I've had to change it again. Quite annoying, actually. Anyways, this is the same. Look how high it goes. I hate that. So this is the same wig as I used for Tommy. Used for Tommy. I can't hear if you're talking, Robin, because I haven't got my headphones on. Just so you know.
Big head, big head, big head. Haha.
Big head.
I'm joking, by the way.
I don't like it. It looks like a freaking helmet on my head.
It does. It does give helmet.
It's not cool.
It gives helmet. It gives Karen.
Parrot.
Karen. You know, Karens have like short, really short, like pixie cuts.
Who?
Karens, dude.
Okay, wait. Say that one more time.
I'm just gonna type it in your chat.
Say it.
It's in the chat now. Oh, I typed it wrong.
Who the fuck is Karis?
Karen.
Oh, Karens. Oh my god, I can't hear you, Robin. I got my headset off.
Oh. That's what it's giving.
It worked for Robin because I used to wear Robin. It works for Tommy because I wear a beanie with Tommy, but I don't do that with Bakugo. So this is not a nice look.
It looks so much better when you like press it down slightly. It looks like 10 times better when you press it down with your hands, but then the second you take your hands off, it just poofs right back up.
It's like I can't find the... where are my clips, man? So this is something I'm going to talk about because Robin brought to my attention that Robin has been doing this wrong for...
Oh my god!
The year and a half that he's been cosplaying. And I didn't know this until like MCM, and then I looked at him whilst he was doing this, and I think he actually asked me to put on a wig for him, and this is what happened. There are little these at the back of on the sides of these wigs, and the reason they are there is to one, to secure the wig, and two, if your head is smaller than the wig, it brings the wig in, and so it makes it fit your head better. Customizable. And so the way that they do this is that there are little hoops on the back side. It's basically just a piece of material sewn into the wig at the very bottom. And can it be difficult to work with? Yes. Because I can't fucking deal with it right now. I'm just tucking it in, I can't be asked. But basically you attach these clips onto the hoops at the back, and then it brings in the wig and it makes it fit your head better, and it also like makes it stay in place. And Robin has been attaching it to his wig cap for a year. Robin! No! No!
I saw people doing it, and I did like search up a tutorial on how to put on a wig properly, and that's how they did it.
No!
Like, I pulled that out of my ass, dude. I knew, like, that was something either someone told me or I saw in like a tutorial on how to put them on. No. Just no. Just no. It's not a good look. It doesn't work. Highly don't recommend. The reason is because then it pulls off your wig cap. It does. I have this problem constantly.
So what the fuck? So yeah, you're supposed to attach it to the wig itself. Okay, that's what they're there for. Okay? So now you know. So everyone who decides that if they want to do cosplaying, now you know that's how that works. Okay? Got it? Thanks. I think it's time to end, guys. We're in the I'm not wearing the costume right now. I will get changed in a minute. But yeah, look forward to these videos because they're coming. They're coming. And this specific, the costume that you just see me get into today, this edition of it is going to be in episode 5. So when episode 5 comes, just know that I filmed that a year after all the other episodes. So if I look a little bit different, that's why.
The background is a bit different and you look a little different.
Yeah, the background's going to be a trip. So yeah. I just had a cursed thought Bakugo with Iida's hairstyle.
That's not that cursed, to be honest.
No, I don't like it.
There's an undercut, and I can see Bakugo doing that too.
You know what? I don't mind the undercut, but it's the sweep at the front.
It is the sweep at the front, yeah.
That I can't deal
We
with.
wouldn't have a sweep. That's true.
My man's got better taste than to sweep.
Ida doesn't. Ida has absolutely no taste whatsoever. He just does
So-
anything cool.
Okay. So I'm sitting up correctly today and not slouching. I always sit like this, slouched. Look at this. Okay. So. Bye everybody. Thank you for being here. Let me put my closing music on.
Closing music, yay!
Thank you for coming, guys. We got that done in 2 hours and a half. Fuck. 2 hours and a half. Said that like it's
Could
an
be worse.
accomplishment. Could be worse. Could be a lot worse.
Really could be worse.
This one's a lot more complicated than my new one, to be honest. Like, with the eyeliner, like, doing this rendition is harder than doing my updated rendition, which says something. What it says, I'm not entirely sure, but it says something, okay? Thank you all for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I'm just putting my shit away.
Good luck with
As I said, this is only
filming.
stream. Thank you. This is only stream number 1. So, in about an hour, I will be going live on my TikTok. So all of you guys can come and watch me on over there as well. All right, right?
You won't get any more Robin content though because TikTok is on your phone and it died. It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
What do you mean?
Well, TikTok's on your phone, so we can't call because stream wouldn't be able to hear me. But I'll be there in chat
Robin, why don't you just do a co-stream with me?
because I don't want to.
And also, I could just put you on my computer and you can just talk like we used to.
That is true. This is
Excuses,
very true.
excuses, excuses. We haven't done a TikTok stream. We haven't done a TikTok stream.
If it wasn't so late.
Yeah. We haven't done a TikTok stream since I was in my old apartment. Which was a whole year
No,
ago.
It really was.
So oh, why did I do that? Look, now I've got grey lips. Guys, I hate this look. Pray for me.
Good luck.
Thank you, I need it. Fixed. So yeah, I'll see you all later. Bye! Thank you for being here. Bye-bye. Bye, everybody. We're not gonna raid. We're just gonna end. Bye! Bye-bye. Bye!